someone took to the Trump campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Multiple shots. And apparently Trump was hit in his right ear. He is, there's blood shown going across his face. I've seen a picture of his ear bloody. I don't think I can show that here on this platform without getting in trouble. Um, so it's, guys, these are sad times. Guys, tell me how we're looking here. I've had trouble trying to get the horizontal orientation. So let me know how this looks and if everybody can hear me. All right, guys. So what's happened today was Trump had a campaign speech in Pennsylvania, and multiple shots were heard. He apparently was hit, just grazed. He is apparently okay, but some bystanders may not be okay. There are the DA for Butler County, name of a Goldinger, has said that one bystander was taken out. One bystander is no longer with us, and possibly a second. Multiple shots. So this is a tragedy. And we're in an era of political violence. This is what this tells us. Political violence is here. I do not adhere or call for anything like this. This is not the way politics are supposed to take place in this country. Our decisions should be made by the ballot box. But there are some. Oh, now Jackal says a female. Yeah, one dead in the audience. That's what I've heard. So there's. I did hear reports that there was somebody in a warehouse in fatigues that may have been taken out. So I'm hearing, seeing now somebody saying it's a female. Wow. Occasionally buffering while I'm on my cell phone because my main computer is not working. It will buffer. My cell phone gets terrible signal at my house. So I'm actually using my cell phone. That's why I'm not looking at my laptop right now. I'm live from my cell phone. So indeed, ballot box, not ammo box. That's the way it ought to be decided. That's how we should decide things in the Republic of the United States of America. The so-called Democratic Party has a big tendency. They've been saying, "Oh, well, Trump will destroy democracy." Well, this isn't how. Well, for one, uh, God bless America, we're not in a mob rule democracy, which they always want to call for, a mob rule democracy. That's what they always refer to as democracy. Democracy. We are a republic. And for the republic for which it stands in the Pledge of Allegiance, right? So this may be just the beginning of Wet Dash. Sorry about the buffering if that's happening here, but my cell phone gets terrible reception in the house here in terms of signal. Sorry about that. So, and I am on my cell phone because my cable is not working for my main computer right now. So this is all I got. Yeah, leftists, yeah, they're so much more likely to go trigger happy. And they get on to the people that want to preserve freedoms and have the triggers available to defend themselves. But boy, who goes to them to use them in political violence? It does seem to be the case there, Jason. So, Jason, I think you're on to something. You know, and just go through history and look at who's actually been doing the trigger pulling most of the time. It's a pretty sad thing. It's what happens when you stand up to the deep. Yeah, you've got it, my friends. You've got it. So look at this. The whole time he was running for president the first time, they came out, you know, with this fake dossier and tried to, you know, blame everything on Russia and claim that Trump's campaign was Russia collusion, blah, 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 blah. And it's all been proved fake now. There's still dossier, which Hillary was out there pushing. And she may be coming back, guys. Look out. She may be coming back because President Pee Pee Pants, Taterhead, just ain't doing so well. You know, they said something big was going to happen this weekend, and allegedly vis-a-vis him, but maybe something big has happened this weekend. When people at what should be a peaceable political campaign get taken out, that is a tragedy. And apparently one has lost her life, another one may, and President Trump was grazed by a round. Apparently there are multiple rounds. I've heard 6. I don't know, guys. We're going to be hearing a lot more about this really soon. I'm not surprised about this whole thing. There's nothing to be surprised. Always be prepared. And we're, like I said, we're entering this era of political violence. If you look at France right now, how it's going over there, it's really ugly. It could get worse here. So don't take it for granted that everything's going to be peaceful. A lot of people just aren't going to accept whatever may come. So, no, the event is yet to come. That may be the case. Always willing to improvise and adapt and overcome no matter the situation. That's right, Mona Ralph. Hey, I found something. My son gave me a gift, and I had the chain broke, and I thought I had it. I'm gonna have to. I've wore this for years. So anyway, he can see what that is. Yeah, not in focus. Well, I'm on my cell phone, so it may not focus. It's going to be bad reception. My cable network is not working. I called them to try to get it fixed, and the stupid operator hung up on me. So I'm going to terminate it. I do believe I'll just terminate it. I'm getting out of here anyway. I'm leaving this place. This background. This is the only room. This part of this room is the only place in this house that's still intact. If you go just on the other side of my bookshelves over there, it's packed up. My bedroom's packed up. I've been sleeping in my van for several nights now. So, in any event, guys, space weather's going insane. The world's going insane. We're close to World War III. This could push us into, who knows, a lot of people maybe yeah, I'm in Alabama right now. As long as you see this background look like this, I'm still in Alabama. I don't have time to make another trip to Arizona right now. I've got to get this stuff out of the house. I'm just putting it all in storage. I don't have time to run it back and forth. To be honest, I got to get out of here. So, and here's the other thing. I've actually started working again just a few days ago. So I'm trying to balance trying to work and trying to get out of here, and it's tough. Especially the stuff I got to get about. I really need to make a trip out there, but I had rented. The last trip cost me so much money, it really broke my bank. The girls I had driving, they took too long going out there, and that really busted my budget. 5 days and nothing breaks down. That's insane, guys. No trip should take 5 days if you don't have a breakdown. It should be a 2-day trip. But that's, hey Mary, how you doing? Giant yard sale. I don't have time to do a yard sale, and I got vehicles across of my front. I just got to pack stuff up. I got to just pack it up and put it in storage. I'm literally running out of time. I am running out of time. It's a great idea, but I am really, really, really pressed for time. So, get an OTR truck. Well, find me somebody that will. I have actually looked around and tried to get quotes, and I'm not doing good. So, Mary, if you can find me somebody that will haul stuff for me, if you can find me a good source to go to, you are a trucker. My brother was a trucker. I asked him. He ran a flatbed. If he could haul, I said, oh, you got to go through our agency, blah, blah, blah. I called him. He wouldn't do nothing for me. I have so many times tried to schedule a truck, and I went on the internet. I spent days looking for this stuff, and I haven't found anything successful. Maybe I just don't know how to look it up. But anyway, if some of you guys know, tell me. I could use some help. But yeah, I got stuff that needs to go out there. But just anything ain't drive onto my property because my property is tough to get in and out of with the washes the way they're exceedingly tough to get in and out of. That's why I've actually got a storage room in Snowflake because the U-Haul van no U-Haul vehicle will get onto my property without getting permanently stuck. It is not possible to get a U-Haul vehicle onto my property. And I had a lot of trouble just getting my bus in and out of there. So that's just the way it is. Yeah, I've had other vehicles stuck trying to get in and out of my property too. So people are doing. Yeah, everybody's on the edge. This is going to make it worse. So somebody's just alleged it was a female shooter. I haven't not got that news piece. I don't know. I would not be surprised. Hey, a super chat, Rodney. Thank you, sir. Man, I have been burning some petrol. That's no kidding. I mean, we took 3 vehicles out on the last trip, there and back. That cost a fortune. And yeah, I got to make some more. So salute, Rodney. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. How's the bus? The bus is fine. I left it in Arizona because I started working when I was out there, and I needed to work while on the road, so I needed somebody else to drive, and I did not trust anybody else to drive my bus other than me, so I left it there. That's going to have to be done a lot. I've got a lot of stuff to move, a lot of things to move. I got some more beds out here I need to load up on, make the runs, but the starter died on it, and so I was having the guy take the starter out, and I ordered a starter, and I'll be dog, starter's hung up, and the guy said he's going to be here at 8 o'clock this morning to take it out, and the guy hasn't showed all day long. So anyway, sometimes it's hard to find good help. The picture quality is 114p. I am on my cell phone, and my cell phone gets terrible reception where I'm at. My computer does not have internet right now, so it's just totally cell phone. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm holding it in my hand, so I'm probably bouncing around. So pardon me. Yeah, oh, it helps when the cell service is slow. Okay. Well, it's probably buffering a lot. It always buffers when I'm in the house. So anyway, guys, we are. I can't go long. I got a lot of stuff to do today. I've been running errands all day long because I've been working during the week. Some days I can get to run errands on Saturdays. Tomorrow's more packing. I got to get my. I got blue in the shop, man. I can't even get anybody to go with me to go pick up blue right now. So I'm kind of, and I need to load blue up for all this stuff we've already packed here. Obviously, somebody earlier in the chat said it was a woman. Now, the last news, I checked some news articles real fast. I did not see that. It's nothing that I can confirm now. It wouldn't surprise me. When what was it, Gerald Ford, when somebody tried to take him out, that was a woman. So I wouldn't be surprised. You think about the Nashville shooter. Wouldn't surprise me. What I did hear from a news report was somebody in fatigues on top of a warehouse. Apparently, and they thought this person had been taken out. They were not clear, guys. Please say hi. It'll make my day. Well, hi, Show Maiden. How you doing? Good to hear from you, Show Maiden. Let's see. Last time I checked, the genuine just a translation of biology. Okay, well, yeah, there is a lot we don't know yet. We're going to hear rumors and rumors and rumors, and tomorrow's Sunday. You know how all the political wags get on TV, all the Sunday talk shows, all these so-called experts, and most of them are usually, the experts argue venomously with each other, and they're usually all wrong. So, so for whatever all that's worth, you'll hear all kind of theories and rumors, and everybody's got an answer, and everybody's absolutely right. And well, it was this, and absolutely there's no other way around it, and they're probably dead wrong. Um, these things may be 4D chess. It might have just been some long somebody. Well, I can't stand the man. Orange man bad. I got to take out Orange man. It could have been that, or it could have been something else. How will we ever truly know? We don't know what happened to JFK yet, although most of us have some pretty strong ideas. Some pretty strong ideas. So, what we do know is that Trump was pumping his fist, in a sign of him being okay and a sign of defiance, and he looked strong. He looked very strong, very defiant, very resolute, with blood streaking across his cheek. He had a bloody right ear, very bloody. They may have got the ear, and maybe one of his blood going across the cheek. But John, 22, what? 22 pistol? If rifle is used, you would hear a whizzing noise. I've seen. Well, a pistol would be maybe somewhat good at short range. I don't think this was a pistol because I don't think anybody could have got that close to him in that crowd and survived. I think anybody, when we go into a Trump rally and stand in the crowd and try to take him out, I think you're going to be stomped into non-existence. I don't think you'll get out alive, and I think it will be very painful. I have a hard time believing that somebody's going to, now, it could happen. There's some crazy people in the world. But 6 shots taken, bystanders taken out. I think this was somebody from shooting from above from a remote location, and somebody did say a warehouse, which kind of confirms what I would have thought. Somebody on top of a warehouse wearing fatigues. So I don't know. Shooter was near the front. Okay, John says shooter was near the front. Well, see, there's conflicting reports. The last news report I saw claimed somebody was sighted on top of a warehouse. How could you be in there, John? How could you possibly be in that crowd and not get out? The crowd take you out. Well, like I said, we're going to see more about it tomorrow. We will find out more tomorrow or later tonight. And there's going to be all kind, like I said, all kind of stories, rumors and rumors and rumors. And it's always possible there was more than one banger. There might have been somebody, a patsy and a professional. That's one way they like to do things sometimes. I don't know. So Rodair says the shooter is no longer with us. I gotta be careful what I say on the platform. Had help that arrested two bystanders hit. Yeah, it's kind of close to what I hear there, Rodair. And the last report I was seeing, I did check some news reports real fast before I came on here. They were suggesting that the person pulling the trigger was taken out, but they weren't clear. It wasn't clear. They thought that was the case. So, yeah, this is a sad day, a very momentous day. It's going to put the country more on edge. This is not how, yeah, it should be not the ammo box, but the ballot box that these things are decided by. So, Nazis, that was General Ramos on team. Anyway, so I'm glad we got 107 in the room, 90 thumbs up. All right. We had one super chat from Rodney. Appreciate that, Rodney. I'm not going to stay in here all night. There's plenty going on. Guys, in the South China Sea, the tensions are getting worse. The number of incidents have gone up very significantly between the Philippines and the Chinese military. It was a couple weeks ago that I hadn't had a chance to really report on this, but the Chinese went in with axes and knives to apprehend a Philippine ship, and apparently the Philippines pulled guns on them. But one Filipino lost a thumb in that incident. That could have got worse in a hurry, and President Marcos of the Philippines has said next time they're not going to allow that. It's going to get worse. So I don't know, guys. And then I've heard of Taiwanese ships getting detained. There's been a lot more patrols around Taiwan. The record number of aircraft. It's just things are going off the charts, people. It is going off the charts. So what did John Cole say here? Everybody should be ready for it hitting the fan. You got that right. That is what we're on here for. China's brought lives to gunfight. Yeah, Larry, that may be what it was. Could have been 10 times worse. Yeah, it could always get gold to the moon. So, all right, guys. Sorry, I am exceedingly busy. I've not had time to do many videos. I know it's not good for my channel. I have been. I'm trying to get stuff out of here. I'm really struggling with it, guys. I'm struggling to get things done. I'm struggling hard. It's been day and night. I've been here 33 years. I've ran the National Space Society from this location. I ran a company, Altitude Research Corporation. I ran the Halo Project. Got this Space Pioneer Award here for some of the stuff I've done. I have run my worm farm from here, my YouTube channel, and other things. So I've got tons of accumulation of paperwork and things, and got all kind of artifacts out back. I sold the DCX rocket. I sold a rocket motor test stand. I still got a Skylab light. I forgot all about it. I had a light from the Skylab space station. I totally forgot that. I've got a Patriot missile test nozzle. I still got some fun things. I'll probably keep them because they're kind of small. There's some stuff I've got some things I need to get rid of, and I'm just having a hard time finding the time just to list things and deal with it. Happy to have me back in Arizona. Yeah, pretty soon. Even after I get out there, I think I'm going to be having to make trips back here just to get the stuff out of the storage rooms. So it'll probably be weekend trips because I'm working during the week. I may have to make a weekend trip one way, stay a week in one place, and then make a weekend trip back the other way. It's probably what I'm going to have to do because I'm working during the weeks. So it's a lot of stress right now for me, guys. But, I'm putting, there's such a thing as talking the talk. Well, I'm trying to walk the walk. I'll talk, but I try to do. I'm a doer. I don't just talk, I do. And that's something we all need to take to heart, especially in this time when we got to get ready, as Colonel Cole said, for the hitting the fan. You can't get ready by just talking or listening. You got to do some doing. And that's what Arizona is for me. It's part of my doing. Make sure you got your preps. Make sure that you're in the best place you can be for whatever it is you can deal with. It's not the same answer for everybody. There's no one size fits all, but you really need to think it through how you're going to make it. Idle hands are the devil's playgrounds. Hey, he ain't got no time to play on my ground. Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing idle in my life. High desert prep is the way to go. There you go, Eddie. I did a video on that. See my video, High Desert Prepper. Yes, sir. I did that back, I think last August, September, maybe. Just before I came back from my first trip out there after we got the road into my place. So, yeah, I got my tiny home standing with a roof on it, one wall up on the outside. I still got a lot of work to do. I'm having to move before my house is done. Fortunately, I can live in my van. I can live in my bus. The bus is there. The van is here. So just a lot to do, guys. But I'm taking this serious, really serious. Why am I working? I really wanted to retire, but run out of moolah, and I need moolah to put in a well. I need a well real fast. So and some other things. So I'm also a high desert prepper about an hour from you. That's good to hear, Eddie. Maybe we can tag up in the not too distant future. Yes, that's good. Yeah, there's a lot of preppers out there. That's one thing I like about the place. The number of preppers as a ratio to the non-preppers is very high, much higher than anywhere else I've ever seen. I mean, the number out in my neighborhoods, almost, I'll say half the people around there are preppers. And then you got the Mormon church. If you're a Mormon, you're a prepper by default. So it's a very prepper-oriented community. I'm moving to Arizona, Snowflake, Arizona. It's a mile high. The Coffee and Taylor, we can do that. Or there's the Purgatory over in Snowflake. That's a coffee shop. But there's also, you guys may know I've done a lot of videos from the Walmart in Taylor, Arizona. If you go back and look at them, a lot of my videos were done from Taylor, Arizona. Actually served several hundred. Okay. So, guys, Trump, for those just joining, what we know is that shots were fired at a Trump campaign rally. Apparently, Trump's right ear was hit to some degree, grazed. We don't know to what degree. He was grazed, apparently. There was plenty of blood on his ear and some blood streaming across his cheek. The Secret Service took him down to protect him, and he stood up and pumped his fist, chanting USA and Make America Great Again. And according to some sources, he was shouting, "Fight!" He was pumping his fist. Everybody knows it was good. He was looking defiant. He's a strong man. He is not the weakling of the race by any measure. Rodney says, I was baptized as a Mormon, but have nothing to do with them in the slightest. Okay, Rodney. I'm not a Mormon, but they are in the community, and I don't mind being in the community of Mormons because I know they are preppers, and I know the community is going to be fairly well behaved compared to a lot of other places. So I feel, relatively speaking, safe. It doesn't mean there's not some druggies, some tweakers that are all over the country, but overall, and you're not coming to my place. You're not coming down my road unless you're coming to my place. And you got to get past a Marine, and you got to get past a Bill on the hill who keeps an eye on everything. So you're just not going to sneak into my place. That's not happening. All right, Mary says the people in the stands behind him to his right were looking to their right. Maybe there was where the shots came from. He had his fist in the air when he was near the beast. Yeah, they're good workers, Rodney. James Couch posted a statement from Biden's office. It's time to... What? Biden's conference. I hope they didn't say that. Michelle Young, how are you doing, Michelle? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, thank you for the super chat you gave me when I was live on the 4th of July. When she posts something like that, I'm expecting I got another one. Now, I'm on my phone, so I can't really check it right now from my phone while I'm on the phone, but I take it that means Michelle's probably gave me a super chat. So thank you, Michelle, for all that you do. And I will acknowledge that when I check it next time. I'm pretty sure that's the case here. I don't know what I was saying earlier. He threatened Trump. Oh, that's what they done earlier. Well, guys, we're living in perilous times. There's just no way around. The political angst and turmoil is off the charts inside this country. I've talked about that so many times. And it's worldwide. We're whole world is at war right now. We're in a bad place. So Charlie Kirk said someone was trying to tell the Secret Service for 5 minutes that there were. Oh, wow. Yep. Trump was not going to look like he was being weak. And that's good. I'm watching it, buddy. It makes me sick. Yeah, that's true, Brian. It is sickening. It's sad. It's really sad when people turn to stuff like this. It is a sad state of affairs. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. Some people will do it out of their own emotion, but then there are those that may feel threatened. You know, like the apparatus of the deep government. You know, a lot of them feel like their jobs are threatened, and they should be. There's a lot of jobs that just are waste. You know, the government is over fat, over bloated, and that's a problem. And they're choking out free enterprise. They're choking out our economy. Our federal deficit is way too high. Our national debt is going to break this country. Something has to be done. But and the people, the one person that's talking about is only one, and he just got a shot at today. It's really sad. Innocent bystanders were hit. 2 at least, 1 lost their life. Gotta be so careful what I say on here. Jeez. The shooter was on one of the 6 buildings. Tell me one of the Secret Service was on every roof. Well, hopefully we'll be going forward. All right, we're not going to be here much longer. Hey, my own opinion, the power that shouldn't trying and dying, they should be accusing their opponents of what they themselves are doing. Yeah, that's typically what happens. Vicky's right. Yeah, if they're accusing you of something, it's what they're doing. So they're talking about what a threat Trump is to democracy. Who uses the full force of the federal government against a political opponent? It's only come from one side. Who is throwing our borders wide open, allowing hordes to come in, potential terrorists, all because they want to be able to change a vote, maybe? Wow, guys. Who's the real threat? You tell me. What do you think? Thank you there, Jason, for calling the thumbs up. Guys, I think I beat on this enough for tonight. I got lots to do. I got to see if it'll be dark here in about an hour. I got some stuff I got to get to. The world news is going nuts. But when you see me being quiet, it ain't because I ain't got nothing to say. There's plenty to say. I'm getting things done. I am doing. And I highly encourage all of you to get in the mode of doing. Make things happen. Get your preps ready. Get yourself in the best position you can get yourself in. Just Arizona. Much love from Arizona. Well, thank you, Just Arizona. I'll be out that way shortly. Yeah, Johnny, who knows what it is. There's going to be a lot of fake in all this stuff. Hey, Desert Rose, how you doing, sweetheart? Thank you very much. Steph, I missed your family. Was Nevada for 3 weeks. Wow. Well, I've not been online much. Well, that's what I said, Vicky, earlier. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. I said that earlier. I really hammered that too earlier too. I'm just kind of quoting what they're saying. But I use that as an excuse, and hit on rewind. You'll see I was really hammering that word. I said, thank God we're not a mob rule democracy. I absolutely said that. That's essentially what they want, mob rule. Well, mob rule democracies only last one generation. At best 30 years, 32 years. That's why our founding fathers had the good sense to found us as a republic, which the Romans had already known when they started their republic. They already knew that democracies were failures. Anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all you for joining. I want to thank all you who have given me super chats. I expect Michelle's probably in that category, maybe some others through my donate button that Michelle. Things get really, I'll try to do this just to bring in what's happening. I just said he's not committing to it and being assassination attempt until he gets all the facts. Whatever he says, who knows. They called Zelensky Putin. He called Zelensky Putin. What did he call Kamala? He called Kamala Trump. The man he needs to be put in the on. Jill Biden wants to keep him in power because she wants to be first lady, and Hunter wants to back out of it. I got a lot of older content people really need to watch. To tell you how to live from the weeds and the trees, how to eat and have them from the weeds and the trees. You need to watch that stuff. And the gardening videos. Those are really crucial points of information. The videos on raising worms, videos on prepping, the nuclear survival videos. Watch those. The Ristar Parker. Watch those videos. Anyway, folks, thank you all for being here. Thank you all. You all have a great night. Greg out.